Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate Realistic RTG career mode here on FC25, where today it's the start of season number 5, number cinco here in our RTG journey. It's our second season in the championship, where last season it was close to us fighting for relegation. We started to stabilize and kind of pull away from that relegation scrap and just finish the season as a stable kind of 18, 17 spot there. We finished towards the bottom of the table. Manchester City finished top of the table with only one loss. They're back in the Premier League. And now one thing that is going to change, well, a lot of things, well, not a lot, but some things are changing. Obviously, we've been using Leeds United as an affiliate club. That's where Debayo's been spending 3 out of the last 4 years with us. He's been part of the squad because of Leeds United. He's been on loan from Leeds United. With Leeds United back in the championship, you cannot have an affiliate club in the same division as you. So with Leeds United back in the championship, and we're obviously climbing the rank up to the championship, that affiliateship is no longer a thing. That deal has been allowed to, well, not allowed to, has been forced to, been ripped up in shreds. What I am going to do, I looked up, well, I used ChatGPT to see the closest Premier League sides close to Harrogate Town. The closest is Manchester, both Manchester sides. So I was thinking, instead of just doing one, we have two. We float the barrel, and we have two affiliate clubs for at least this season. Manchester City, who just got promoted back up to the Premier League, and Manchester United, who's also in the Premier League as well. Now, that being said, I don't know if I would do that. That's just in my head. That makes the more sense, but it could end up being just Manchester United. I did have a look, and Manchester United do have the more. And what I will do, I know on here I can't fully complete, I can't get them to accept like 0 or 20% for these loan deals for these higher players. So what I am going to do, affiliate clubs typically pay maximum 50% usually. The parent club usually just subsidizes, isn't it? Only sometimes if they need game time, absolutely, that they will pay 100% of the wages. Affiliate club will pay 100% of the wages. So we'll pretty much do 25 to 50%. We'll do 25 to 50% depending on the wages, whether or not, and that'll just be on the spreadsheet. And talking about the spreadsheet, here we go. Obviously, our spend tracker, I did all this. I stopped tracking stuff, so what I did was just add up wages over the last 14 weeks. And I did that with shirt sales over the last 14 weeks, match tickets over the last 8 home games. Stadium maintenance is just $25,000 flat fee. Travel costs $12,500 flat fee because it's 10% of every travel cost in the actual game, and those are usually just end up being around 1.1k or something like that. So we just did 12.5. League money, we got 4.791 million. We got 51,000 for finishing in 18th, plus the 4 million for the solidarity payment from the Premier League, which that equals up to that. And then for TV money, we went ahead and put that into the bank balance as well, which was 6.233 million in there. Our stat sheet or dashboard, we went ahead and just put all the stats in there as well. Sonny Cox obviously becoming the first and now only player to reach 100 goals. He's now up to 116. He was the first to reach that. Ben Fox, I believe not last season, but the season before that, was the first to reach 100 appearances. Since then, Sonny Cox has overtaken him in appearances by only 10, but it is there. Jasper Chambers is up there as well as James Debayo, who's no longer part of the club, and Zico Asari, who's also no longer part of the club. And that leads me to this, where if you see here, a lot of these guys you might not recognize. And that is, for one thing, because obviously our squad got thin because contracts were expiring and all this other stuff. We went ahead and just promoted a couple of the youth talents from the team. So players like Poloko, who actually was already promoted, he was just loaned out, I believe, or he might have promoted. I have transfer listed. I'm going to try and get as much money as I can from him. We have Yoquan Palomino. He might be our backup left back. We have a core back line of Benauer, Deborah, and Marks. We obviously going to have to improve on that. We have 3 or 4 right backs in the team. Obviously, Azarde and Sims are both gone. Ozcan remains as a starter, but Taznale is definitely up there as well. He could be loaned out this season, or he could be a backup alongside Peters and Young. All of them have the option to be a backup. Everyone else will more than likely be loaned or sold. Jeremy Young along has been loan listed out of Canada. We'll look to let him grow. Ben Fox, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with him. Max Anderson, I want to keep. Ibrahim Williams, I want to keep. Jesse Bullock, I want to sell. He's been loaned out for the last 2 seasons. Didn't grow a single overall. I want him out my club. Bruno Croft was a player we promoted from the Youth Academy. 65 overall as a cam. He's a decent little midfielder that could deal as a backup. Leo Castledine, I expect offers to come from him in all honesty, but him and Sonny Cox are our benchmark for signing players. Obviously, we sign the highest rated player, or we limit the highest rated player at the start of the season. That is Leo Castledine and Sonny Cox, both at 72. I want him to stay ideally, but I expect transfer offers to come in for him. Chase Brown has been loan listed. Maccabi is back from loan. He's going to be a decent backup. Noente, I'm up to listening to offers for him in all honesty. Kind of same thing goes for Bobby Poynton. In fact, he put a transfer offer himself because when we switched to that 4-1-2-1-2, he wasn't playing. Hodges is loan listed. He's a youth player we promoted, as well as Brown, who y'all know about this by now when we lost hope last season. Joseph Brown has been loan listed, and then Barrios has been added to the squad as well. He is our backup right winger, possibly starting right winger. Bennett at the moment is our backup striker, but he could be on the way out. And then obviously Sonny Cox, I expect transfers offers for him possibly, but I want to keep him under no circumstances. He's been our best player. He's been probably my favorite player I played that is not like a high potential, high overall player in the game all year long. With that being said, going back to the spreadsheet, we have, if we show here, we have $6.8 million to spend on our transfer budget. So that is a decent amount of money. Expect a lot of loans still, but expect some sales to also boost that up to close to maybe 8 to 9, 10 million possibly. So yeah, a lot of yapping, a lot of doing, a lot of transfers to get through. We want to build a squad. We want to compete. We want to get close to at least competing, possibly even competing in the playoffs for this season. We want to make a massive jump up towards the Premier League fight this season, and we're going to need some massive signings to do that. Could this be the end of Mr. Chambers' goalkeeping embarkment as our starter? We have found Steven Abakic out of Bristol City. We are going to look to bring him in. We're going to offer them 1.2 million, 1.6 million under their market value. Could be risky, but the board said that could work. So we're going to see. They want 2.4 plus a 5% sell-on clause. We want to avoid the sell-on clause as much as possible here, but if we have to do it, we have to do it. 1.6. I'm not going more than, honestly, 1.8. They say 1.6, so they say yes to that. It could be the end of Chambers' reign as the starting goalkeeper. Bajic could be coming to the squad as our new goalkeeper and new number 1. He's obviously going crucial, which is completely fine. His wages are a little bit concerning, but we can deal with that. We're going to give him a 3-year contract. He wants 1. 2? Okay, so he wants a 2-year contract. That's fine. No release clause. Will he be willing to accept lesser wage? Not £1. Will he be willing to accept lesser wages to come to ideally a lesser team? 15,000. They say yes to that. And Bakic, welcome to the club. We have possibly a new number 1 goalkeeper in the team. Now, it's only fitting that since we took their keeper, they want to come take our keeper. Bristol City are coming in for Jasper Chambers. I am willing to listen to offer for Jasper Chambers, but they're going to have to pay, and they're going to have to pay big. I'm talking like 8.5 to 7.5 million. They want 5.8. I'm going no lower than 6.9, but I will go to 7.5. I don't really want the release clause, so no release clause there. 6.2. They're willing to go up. I will go 7.3. See what they say to that. I'm not going lower than this, honestly. I'm really not. We were optimistic. They said no. Okay, cool. I'm willing to sell Jasper Chambers, but if they're going to be in the same league, they're going to have to pay a little bit more. Now, we are going in for our first loanee from an affiliate club, our new affiliate club, Manchester United. I think I'm just going to go with Manchester United. I think that's it. Just Manchester United, basic terms. Now, this loan, well, this stuff matters, all this. The wage split does not matter. It doesn't matter what I pay in wages. And in fact, I'm honestly just going to go 100%. That way the game thinks I'm doing that. That way it's easier on me. I know it's 28, and I'll try and do 65. See what they say to that. They say yes to that, but what I will do, hey Siri, pick a number between 25 and 50.
A random number between 25 and 50 is 44.
Now, I hope y'all heard that. It's 44%. So Daniel Gore coming into the squad will pay 44% of his wages, which of that 28.5 mil, 25.5K. We're gonna give this man another shot. Had half a season, didn't really impress in that half a season. Then he got hurt and he hasn't really been there. We're gonna give him another hope here, Mr. Alex Hope. We can go short term, maybe glitch it to 2 year. We'll try 2 years, see what they say. They only want 1 year. That's completely fine. We're going to look to bring him in. Can I see what I paid on his wages here? Oh, nope, I can't because I got to watch an ad. Hold on. Give me a second. I paid 45% over them. I'm going to try 40. See what... Oh, 85! 55? They want 75. Okay, maybe this won't become a thing. I'm not paying more than... 60. No problem. Okay, so I'm paying 60% of his wages now if he comes into a squad for Alex Hope. Oof, that's a hefty. And we go ahead and sell that left back for 1.7 million. We also sell Franklin Nuente off to 790,000. Yohan Corday is going to join a squad, a Frenchman center back that I didn't even know existed in the world of possibilities until they came in the Paris FC trying to offer him plus, I think it was generally 750,000. It was less than $1 million for Jasper's Chambers. I instantly declined it, seeing this guy was 71 overall. I've been looking at center backs, and the 2 center backs I had in my squad that I was getting willing to try and loan and buy. I couldn't pronounce the last name, so this fit in it perfectly. Mr. Corday is going to come to the squad, and I'm probably mispronouncing his name wrong as well as him being French. But Corey is better than the other guys. He comes in at a whopping $2.5 million. So that is a big chunk out of our transfer budget. But with the sale of that other left back plus Nuente and possible sales of other players, it's going to be perfectly fine for us. And we get another decent center back added to the squad that can help us hopefully fight for promotion. And I believe this is Daniel Gore or Alex Hope, or possibly both of them coming into the squad here. Obviously, I reckon it is both of them because I did them at the same time. It is Alex Hope coming in back to the squad. I don't know what his wages is. I really hope it's still that 44% the 42,000. I should probably check, and I will check. But we are paying not 600, 60% for us. He is back into the squad here. Welcome back on loan. He is on 41, which is less than what that. And now this is Daniel Gore coming into the squad. And remember, we are paying 44% of his 28,500. We're not paying what is actually there. Mason Bennett has also been sold 620,000 off to FC Cincinnati. That happened so long ago, like in real lifetime, that I don't remember that I accepted that. But he's off. We do need a backup striker. The only strikers I have on my short list is actually starting strikers, because I'm still expecting a Sonny Cox transfer offer to come in. Alexander Peters has been sold to SK Rapid. I sold him? There's one of the right backs I sold. Why did I sell him? I thought I was supposed to loan him out. Well, then we get $1 million off of him. Sure, we get money into our bank account. Daniel Gore loaned in for 12 months for the season. I have a lot to do too on the spreadsheet. Okay, interesting. Now, Daniel Gore must have ticked over a rating as the loan deal was processing and all of that. So he's now 73. We are going to just let him stay here. I'm not going to do anything because he's coming to the squad. When I went to loan him in, y'all seen that he was 72 rated there. Manchester United, he's actually on 29.5, not 28.5. So he's gained 1,000 off of that as well. So 44% of that in there. He is now up there. We are spending 189,000 in the transfer budget at the moment, or in the wage budget, and we have 5.9. We pretty much have 6 million to spend in a transfer budget. And what I do want to do is obviously keep our options up as a cam. I'm not transfer listing Leo or Sonny Cox. I could and try and get offers for them, but I don't want to. I want to keep them. That is the aim, is to keep them. So I'm not going to transfer list them, but we can get 16 million for Sonny Cox. What I do need to do is find a backup striker at the bare minimum, no matter the case scenario. So backup striker, and obviously just loan players out as well, and possibly find players as well. See what happens. Sung Yu-Yan is loaned out to Diga. He's off to Mexico for the season. We're paying 40% of his wages. What I have stopped doing as well is trying to change wages to like the 1,000 for the youth players. Whenever they get promoted, as long as they're not crazy inflated, then it's fine. So he's off to Tigre for the season. We say goodbye to him. His wages is what, 3.8k, so we're paying 40% of that. It's completely fine. And for our backup striker, we are going to look to bring in Ben House from Lincoln City. I don't have a striker, Forbes. Why are you trying to find a striker that you don't have? We are going to offer 1 mil. Just 1 mil. Great job. I can't speak anymore. 1 million. I say that's a reasonable offer. I probably could have got him for cheaper. Okay, well, never mind. The board said 1.3 to 1.8. So 1 million is a steal. Ben House, welcome to Harrogate Town as a backup. Hopefully you accept the backup. Hopefully you accept rotation. You want important. I'll give you important. I will change it. He will be rotation. That's just important is stupid. Is he gonna want more wages because he's coming up a couple divisions? I'll give you 10k. I'll give you 10k. That's about the best you'll get. You want 12.5. You want 125,000 signing on bonus. You know what? Sure. You want 14.5. Okay. You know what? Sure. I don't care enough. 14,500. Ben House, welcome to Harrogate. Bobby Poynton has been sold to Groningen for 2.35 million. We say goodbye to him for the second time. This time for money. Now we need a new left winger here. How much money do I actually have in my budget? I have 6.7 million in the budget to be able to bring in this guy. We find Oliver Valakar Edvardsson, a 29-year-old 72 left winger. 2.75 million. They want 2.9 plus a selling clause. Honestly, sure, you can have that plus a selling clause. 2.9 million for Edvardsson. Welcome to Harrogate. And welcome Edvardsson to the club. We have a left winger. Welcome to Harrogate Town. Jesse Bullock has finally been sold to Deportivo Riestra for 970,000. We say goodbye to him finally. I mean, he just didn't grow. So he was never going to be able to perform in this squad. So getting close to $1 million for him is honestly a steal and a half. And now for the first 3 months, our 3 scouts, we are off to France for 3 months looking for defensive options. We are off to England for 3 months looking for midfield options. And then we're off to San Marino for attacking options, because why not? 82 potential is our highest overall that we can bring in. We get nobody out of France. Everybody was either too good or not good enough. And nobody out of England. Everybody was too good or not good enough as well. And San Marino surely will find somebody somebody like kind of fitting that. And the answer is probably not either. Maybe this guy. Giacomo Rinaldi, 14 years old. I mean, his potential is awful. And then this guy, I gotta do my mod thing where I can limit the age range. I hate the fact that they put 13-year-olds in this. I get why, but I hate it at the same time. It's just stupid. And so, first game of the season. This is our first starting lineup of the season. We are taking on recently relegated, not just in game, but in real life side Southampton, where in the game, they went winless the entirety of the 38 games in the Premier League. They didn't win a single game. Yeah, well, they're awful, and we are looking great. We have 2 players that are not 70 rated or above. We have Bakic making his debut. We have Corre making his debut. Daniel Gore making his debut. Edvardson making his debut. Alex Hope making his re-debut. We have a bunch of new players on the bench like House, Barrios, Maccabi, essentially. Chambers sitting on the bench for the first time. Marks on the bench. Paulo on the bench. Fox on the reserves, Kraft on the reserves. It's going to be interesting to see what happens this season at the St. Meredith Stadium. We go an away game at home. What? An away game up first for us. Here we go. Our second, and quite honestly, hopefully last season of championship football, at least in this row. Obviously, if we get to Premier League, maybe relegation could be a thing for us. We nearly got relegated back down to League One in our first season last season. We kind of settled that down. We are looking to now get promoted. We want to fight for playoffs. We have a relatively decent side here, so we're going to look to try and do everything possible. Ramos into Otoro, and Bakic makes his first save of his career. Ozcan with a horrible clearance. He will get a second effort to push up the field, in which he will not really. It's Southampton on the attack. It's Masuki. Cleared away. Leo Castle into Sonny Cox. We have not had a transfer offer for either one of these two. Will they continue to dominate? Sonny Cox, it's a save, but it might fall in. It's out wide for a corner. In which lead Leo to whip it in. Nurse to head it in. No. Second ball by Bernauer. Into Ozcan on the volley off target. Oh, and that's a good through ball in for Otero. And Otero, Bakic makes his second save. And the clearance is awful again by Ozcan. And it will lead for a Southampton goal. Ozcan, what are you doing? Bernal. Hope in for Cox, and Cox with a beautiful touch, and he's in behind. And Sonny Cox to level things up here, and Sonny Cox gets the season underway for Harrogate Town. It's 1-1, and of course Sonny Cox had a score first for us. Corey winning the ball. Daniel Gore into Edvardson, and Edvardson now on the ball, a little nibbling, and then it'll fall for Sonny Cox over the top for Leo. It's not the best of the ball, headed away by Stevens. Gore, Williams can't, or Anderson can't get there. Bernal intercepts it. We were set just a little bit. Daniel Gore into Leo. Leo over the top for Alex Hope. Can Alex Hope possibly head it down? No. Bernauer, Sonny Cox over the top for Alex Hope. And Alex Hope, this is your second effort, second life of life here at Harrogate Town. Alex Hope crossed in. It's a not the bad or not the worst. Daniel Gore, he will shoot it. It's blocked. Halftime, referee, not quite yet, and now it will be halftime. 1-1 here in our first championship game. Second half here, and Leo's going to start it off early. Leo into Hope, and Alex Hope now. Alex Hope on his left foot, saved by the keeper, and it will be kept in play by Greaves. But Cox on the interception. There's nobody with them. Sonny Cox crossed in. Alex Hope into Anderson. And Anderson will hit it. He'll get a corner. Leo. Cross comes in. Bernauer second ball. Out wide for Leo. Leo second ball for Corey. I don't want Corey shooting that. He's a center back. Leo Castle. Sonny Cox. Sonny Cox turns. Sonny Cox now to take the lead, and Sonny Cox will take the lead here in Harrogate Town. Our 2-1 up here away from home. Continuing possibly Southampton's winless drought up to 39 games. Wow. And it essentially would be 39 games, at least in league pay, because obviously the last game, I think they got promoted through the playoffs last season. Maybe, actually, I don't know. I actually have no idea how they got promoted last season. Or the season before. No clue. Otoro. Matsuki now is in behind. And it might be 2-2 instantly. It is. The lead did not last long. It's 2-2. Southampton fight back. Bernauer. Leo. Alex Hope. Sonny Cox. into Anderson, or Edvarson, I should say, and he gets taken out. It's a penalty for Harrogate Town. A chance for us to retake the lead for the 3rd time this season. Who's going to take it? It's Leo Castle. Leo Castledine to put it in Harrogate Town, or 3-2 up. I should have probably gave it to Cox for a hat trick, but oh well. And we have 3 debuts coming on. We have Paulo coming on at left back. We have Barrios, or what's his name? I don't know. Actually, I can just show y'all here. We have Barrios coming on at left wing. He's probably gonna be our left wing backup. We have Maccabi as our right back, or right winger, and then Ibrahim Williams back, making his appearance here for the first time this season at center mid for Daniel Gore. But now intercepted. It'll fall for Barrios. Barrios into Leo. Leo out wide for Paulo, and Palomino in for Sonny Cox, who's on a hat trick, possibly straight offside there. Sonny Cox did not stray offside, and Southampton's misery will continue. It's 4-2, a hat trick in the first game of the season for Sonny Cox. And there's enough time in the transfer window for teams to start seeing this. Williams, Leo. Sonny Cox on for 4. Sonny Cox on for 4. It's 5 for Harrogate. It's 4 for Sonny. And Hobby now down the right-hand side. Hobby down the right-hand side. Sonny Cox wants 5. We want 6. It's crossed in, blocked out for a corner. And that is full time. Our first game ends in a 5-2 victory. Southampton's league losing streak continues to 39 in a row. At least non-winning streak continues to 39 in a row. They've obviously drawn games. I think they draw 5 games last season in all totality, which is absurd. Sonny Cox with 4 goals on his first appearance this season. Surely teams are going to be knocking around for him. I haven't got a single transfer offer yet. Not even like a single one from any club at all. And that's going to be the end of this episode. I know only 1 game, but it was a massive game to kick this season up and running. When we come back, we'll finish the rest of this transfer window here. I expect some business to still be done. We still got a whole month to possibly lose Sonny Cox and lose Leo Castledine. Who knows? But for now, that's going to be it for today. We are looking to make a strong impact in our championship run here. We are sitting top of the table thanks to goal difference, and we'll see what we can do. No Manchester City to try and ruin us now. It's just straight up proper championship level clubs. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.